Picture this. A youth athlete just finished their latest competition in their season for their sport. They're going to pack up their things, head out for a bite to eat with their teammates, and head home. The remainder of that weekend, they're going to invest some time in rest and recovery, maybe hanging out with friends and family, and getting prepared for the week ahead. Monday comes and it's time for school, then practice, homework, sleep, rinse, and repeat. For many athletes, this cycle is the unrelenting pace of their lives. They are constantly busy trying to tackle everything all the time. And while many of them are successful, a lot of times they are missing a critical tool that can help them to better learn, grow, develop more quickly and more fully. I want to share about the impact of adding reflection to the sport journey. John Dewey, an American philosopher, educator, and pioneer of functional psychology, once said, "We do not learn from experience, we learn from reflecting on experience." So reflection is this tool that can help athletes to accomplish their sport goals, to better improve performance, and to enhance their well-being. This is a tool athletes need right now. Reflection involves thinking about our experiences with thoughtful consideration in order to understand, learn, and determine what we do next. When athletes reflect on a consistent basis, there's a lot of impact that can happen. Athletes most often, when they reflect, they start to learn more about themselves, they have insights about their training and competition, they build confidence. They start to shift from an outcome focus to being more process oriented. They learn how to take better ownership of their performance in their sport. They learn they can do it themselves. They can start to make their own changes. They take more ownership in that sport journey. And one impact I see that is incredibly important is when athletes reflect, especially after a competition, they learn to get closure from that. They are then able to learn from the experience, let it go, and lean into what comes next. There are 3 things athletes can be doing with reflection that will improve their sport journey and beyond. The first action is that athletes can adopt a mindset that reflection is important and that it's worth the time investment. Yes, we all have incredible demands on our time, especially in today's society. And yes, sometimes when athletes begin reflection, especially if they've never done it before, it can feel kind of like a boring assignment. But if they invest in it, if they recognize the importance, they understand the benefits of reflection, and they begin to practice it over and over, they start to realize that reflection is a high-quality process, and the habit actually does make a huge difference. The second action athletes can take when it comes to reflection is to reflect by journaling after their sport experiences. So a sport experience might be a practice, a training session, a lesson, a competition. What's important here is that after that event occurs, we want the athlete to reflect within 24 hours. So that way the experience is still fresh. And in journaling about this experience, they might ask themselves questions, answer questions such as, what did I do well? What could I have done better? What did I learn? What do I want to repeat or change for next time? Who or what can help me? They start to make sense of why that experience was meaningful or significant for them, and they start to identify what they want to do next because of that experience. The third action that athletes can take is to share that reflection with someone else. It's important that they select someone who they trust, who they value their perspective and opinion, and who they feel can offer themselves some kind of support. Most often this is going to be a coach, maybe a teammate or a friend, perhaps a parent or a caregiver, or it could be a member of their professional support team. In particular, a certified mental performance consultant, or CMPC, is an excellent resource for sharing reflection. CMPCs are uniquely qualified to help athletes understand reflection, to practice the skill in a customized way, and more generally, to support athletes as they improve their performance and well-being.